Gemini. How are you? Is your force fairy here? Nice to see you again. Gemini, what's going on with you this week? Let's take a look. There's a little hiccup in that. What is the galaxy of Geminis up to? What are you bringing down from the cosmos for the rest of us to experience, see, learn? Gemini, I'm feeling really optimistic and playful. That's why the citrine was on your deck. Because I think you're getting back to your natural energy of being curious and playful. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let's find out. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can do it. We'll do it. I think something has come to an end, and a painful end. But however, I do have to say, in your deck, I also see the Ten of Swords as, yes, in traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, it's a very painful ending. However, in your deck, which I find very interesting, it's almost like scattered thoughts everywhere. And you have this cloak of protection that there's only one sword that's sort of penetrating, but that cloak has protected you. I feel that for you, Gemini. And you might not even be aware of, I'm going to say psychic attack or, negative forces really trying to penetrate your thoughts. You might not be aware with that moon. You're manifesting something. You're manifesting something by the light of the moon. But see, this is what I'm talking about, getting all bound. And it's almost like these negative forces want your mind to be scattered, want you to be feeling bound and constricted, and you can't. And the reason being is because you're a powerful manifester and these negative forces know it. However, the Six of Cups is you getting back into that playful, as I felt at the very beginning, nostalgic memories, feelings of, and this is very Scorpio, so these are deep feelings of nostalgia, deep feelings of siblings, of a childhood that was fun and playful. Getting back into that is going to help you manifest. Four of Pentacles, again, holding on to the King of Cups. What are you holding on to? Are you holding on, because this is Scorpio. The King of Cups is Scorpio. The Six of Cups is Scorpio. So are you holding on to, or are you building, rebuilding something new that is based on love? Oh, I hope so. Bottom of the deck. Let's see. Knight of Wands, taking action. Taking passionate action, towards a Two of Cups, Gemini. Let's get into it. Let's take a look. I'm curious now. You've gone into hermit mode regarding a Two of Cups or with a Two of Cups. Sometimes going into hermit mode with your beloved, with your loved one, is kind of awesome. You know, being out, let's say, I don't know, in 100-acre woods with the one you love. It can be fun. It can. But you're going deep within with that hermit. That hermit goes deep. It's deep analytical thought on your feelings. And again, we had 2 Scorpio cards come out. So, are you of the Pluto Scorpio generation? For some of you. What's in that 8th house for others of you? Again, I am learning so much about astrology. It's exciting for me. It really pops off my Mars and Gemini in the 7th house because I just want to learn. And I'm fascinated with everything I do learn. And then I start putting pieces together and I'm just like, who knew? And astrology is pretty deep. It's not just surface stuff. It's not what you see on, what is it called? Instagram. See, I don't even know. I have no idea. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Look at these broken cups, these empty cups. What are you disappointed about? Are you, oh, when you see the Hermit with, and it was within the shuffle when I was splitting the deck, with the Two of Cups, has a Two of Cups disappointed you? But again, in your deck, all these cups are emptied and spilt. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you're ignoring the Two Cups that are behind the darkly cloaked figure. Seven of Swords is what crosses that. This is the energy, the crossing energy is what helps or hinders you. So, if you have been sneaky, deceptive, that clearly, Gemini, does not help you. It hinders you. However, if this is a sword of strategy, and we'll find out as the story emerges and comes out on the table, more information regarding the crossing energies. If this is more strategic, that can help you, because your mind can help you. I don't want to say detach, but I'm going to say detach from the disappointment that you are experiencing right now, your higher self. Oh, the higher self is, wouldn't be surprised if it's the moon, because it's not wanting to come out. Higher self, there it is. Again, that Four of Pentacles. What is your higher self is asking you, Gemini? What are you holding on to? Are you holding on to disappointment? For some of you. The focus and foundation. Oh, there's that Six of Cups. I love this energy. Your focus and foundation is really speaking about getting back to that Gemini love. The love of that energy of a sense of childlike sense of wonder and delight in everything, in anything, in synchronicities, in what you see. You might see a license plate that speaks to you. I see numbers, and I carry around my angel numbers book and check it out and get those numbers. I will think about something, and then it'll pop up, whether it be you think about a childhood friend or sibling, and then they text you out of the blue, and you're just like, huh, that's kind of cool. That's exciting. It's not a coincidence. Nothing is really a coincidence. Now, in the recent past, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is very interesting. It's an interesting energy, and especially in your deck, I really feel, when I see it in your deck, it's energy vampires. I see all these bats. I see this vampire. One eye open. And I wonder if you're disappointed in those that have literally sucked the life out of you. Out of your natural energy, which is curiosity, fun, and again, that childlike sense of wonder and delight. And in the recent past, I think you're taking a look at, from a different perspective, what it means. What it means to have those around you. And as I said in that side story, those Ten of Swords, it's almost like these negative forces are wanting to scatter your mind, to scatter your focus, to make you question and be bound by the mind traps. I don't want you to not take responsibility for your own actions, Gemini. That's not what I'm saying. But negative forces are real. And so when I see this particular Hanged Man, you're surrendering, knowing that this is all around you, and taking a look at from a different perspective, a higher perspective, I dare say, surrendering to God and the protection of God and your angels when you're in this Hanged Man position. Now, it also talks about slowing down, taking a break. You could have been in the fast-paced sort of life world, work world of Gemini, and you're just taking a rest. contemplating, thinking about your wish fulfillment, about turning this 5 of Cups into the 9 of Cups. That takes a lot of work. So the 5 to 6 to the 9, loving it. There's a lot of emotions on the table for you, Gemini. How you see yourself is the 5 of Pentacles. Not having a feeling of loss. And again, it's a very young image of these little guys, so this could also be work that you have to do in healing your childhood blocks. If you felt that you didn't have, there wasn't enough, felt of loss, of being left out. Maybe you had a single mom and she was working a lot, 1, 2 jobs, and as a child you might felt that she didn't have time for you. And now as an adult, you understand. That's working through those childhood experiences to get back into the 6 of Cups, to really take a look at it maybe from a different perspective with the Hangman of what your single mom went through, and being grateful and appreciative that she has brought you to the adult world. She's ushered you in the best way that she knew how. And that's for some of you. That's very specific, but that's for some of you, not for all of you. Other people see you as going through a tower, of having an epiphany. And it could be regarding this 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups relationship. These 2 cards are definitely, this is your focus on foundation, and that is getting back into the 6 of Cups energy. That is deep Scorpio energy. And out of this 5 of Pentacles, having feeling a sense of loss and without, and there, nobody loves me type of energy, right? That's not true. That's just how you feel at this moment. Ooh, the hope and her fear is the High Priestess. I love this High Priestess. She is one that really does connect you. And this is where the Tower could come into play, where you are finally, for some of you, connecting into that higher self. I'm feeling that this is a bridge into your subconscious, that maybe a Tower moment had to bring down. You see yourself as being without. You could have lost your job, your home, your relationship. But just know that in the near future, all of your wishes are coming true. And this is also a sense of emotional independence, because you're putting the work in here with the 6 of Cups. The potential outcome is this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the student card of the mind. Knowledge, facts, figures, truth, integrity. This page moves forward, moves with integrity. The sword down, sacrifices being made. It could have been in your childhood, but at the ready. She is ready to wield that sword if necessary. Now, the energies that you might not be aware of. Bottom of the deck. Oh, Gemini, your happiness. I really feel this happiness that you might not be aware of, that you might be telling yourself that you have not. Be grateful for what you have. That you might be telling yourself, oh, I'm disappointed in love. Find that 6 of Cups again, Gemini. Because I kind of feel that these darker entities that are all around you, you're taking a look at things from a different perspective, and that might be that I am happy where I am. I'm proud of where I am. I like where I am. And I'm grateful for what I have. The glass, you can look at it as half full or half empty, Gemini, and this is a half empty glass. These are spilt cups, crying over spilt milk. And you have to ask yourself, Gemini, do you even like milk? If not, don't cry over it. That's a Capricorn speaking of you, sorry. Like, seriously, just move forward. Okay. let's clarify this Five of Cups. Let's go deeper. Oh, let's go deeper, Gemini. Let's go deeper and deeper with some clarifiers. Clarify this Five of Cups for my galaxy of Geminis out there who are, I feel, on the cusp of something. Let's find out. Five of Cups. Right there. You are doing the work. Look at you, Gemini. This is the Eight of Cups, and walking away from that which no longer aligns with you. You know what you want. You know, and the 8 right before that 9. So you're walking away from this feeling of disappointment, this feeling of spilt milk. Good. And finding balance. You're juggling a lot. You are. This is the juggler. But it's also balance. And it's one of the few. The Magician in the Majors, the Strength card, has that infinity sign, and so does the Two of Pentacles. So that you know the power of manifestation, what you manifest, how you're juggling all of these factors in your life. And you don't have time for disappointment. You don't have time for these 5s. You're moving through these 5s. 5s are challenges. This is an emotional challenge, disappointment. This is a financial challenge, a loss. And other people see you going through it. Good. Something had to be broken down with this Tower to rebuild. And is that what your higher self is saying? It's time to rebuild, Gemini? Another 5. It's your mind. Your mind, because this is an empty victory. The 5 of Swords is mental, I'm going to say mental, I'm hearing contradiction, but it's mental conflict is the word I was looking for. So contradiction is an interesting word for me to speak aloud. So the conflict that's going on in the mind, maybe about your feelings, about this 5 of Cups, and about this 5 of Pentacles. That conflict is really, is really with this Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups with the 8 adds up to the 9. So you are giving yourself the time, love, and attention that you require, Gemini. This is self-love. This is believing in thyself. This is self-affirmations. This is looking at where you are and saying, yes, I've gone through maybe a breakup or an emotional loss. Yep, I've gone through a financial loss. Yep, my mind is riddled with maybe contradicting thoughts, conflicting thoughts. But I am grounding and focusing on rebuilding and getting my emotional mind, my heart back into balance. Let's see with the 6 of Cups. Yeah, there's a successful ending, because the World card here in the tarot world, it's the ending. It's an ending card. It's the very last card of the Majors. Yes, the next card is the Fool. Yes, but it's success. It's victory. And when you go from the 5 to the 6, it's having victory at emotionally leaving disappointment. Yes, and balancing out the head and the heart. Yes, and that is with self-love. Yes. So, yes. Oh, Gemini. Oh, Gemini, I love your reads, because here we are. You have had success. You are happy. Out of 2 decks, there are 78 cards in each deck. And out of 2 decks, you have the Sun, the happiest card in the tarot, twice on my table. Gemini, stop. Stop it. I know you're happy. You know you're happy. So why this? I think it's because of these dark forces around you that you sometimes fall back into. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, poor me. No. You have successfully, with your higher self, saying, love yourself, Gemini, Get out of your head, Gemini. Emotionally leave this disappointment, Gemini. Yes, maybe there was some planning, some strategy, but for other of you, someone really lied and took advantage of your childlike sense of wonder. And because Geminis can fall in love quickly. And so there could have been some skeevy, the crossing energies could have been lies and deception. You've walked away from that disappointment, found your balance again between head and heart. Good. Let's see what the Hanged Man is about. The Queen of Swords. There you are, Gemini. This is the communicator. She is the chess player. She is the one strategizing. She is the one that is taking a break, taking a look at things from a different perspective. She can see both sides of the coin, and with understanding comes compassion. And the Queen of Swords does have compassion. However, she does wield a sword. The Eight of. It's funny that I mentioned the Eight of Swords getting caught up. And this was also in the side story as well. So, Gemini, getting your mind and your heart out of this trap. And the Queen of Swords is helping you do that with a different perspective of the Hanged Man. And time to just rest. Take a minute. Nine of Cups in the future. This is finding your soul tribe. This is finding who it is that you align with. Interesting. And blocking. Now I see blocking out. When it clarifies the Nine of Cups, and look how happy she is to have all her desserts, all her treats, all her dreams come true. Her emotional stability, security, being self-sufficient on an emotional front, self-reliant on an emotional front. You're not experiencing those ups and downs of emotions. You're on the even keel. So I believe that you are blocking out those that still feel sorry for themselves, that feel that they don't have. Maybe they take money from you and then don't pay it back. Let's find out. Yeah, the ending of these, I call them sad sacks, with the Queen of Wands and building that confidence. The Queen of Wands has confidence in the decisions she makes. This is the ending, and this was the beginning of your side story. So for some of you, as I said, it might be scattered thoughts from these dark forces. This Queen of Wands is the bridge between your conscious and subconscious self, the bridge between other realms, other dimensions. And so she is really blocking out a lot of this, let's say, negative psychic attack. The Tower. Look at that stability and security with the King of Pentacles. And communication. Communicating what it is that you need. I'm going to put this here because it could be that the communication is coming from this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, Sagittarius energy with this Eight of Wands. And an epiphany. And could it be that other people see you really having an epiphany? I see the crosses here too, especially this one right here in your deck. I've never noticed it before on the Tower card. And it could be that you are communicating the love. You could have had a Tower moment where you experience through the Queen of Wands Christ consciousness, that because we live in a world of duality, and when you find Christ consciousness, it's when you sort of walk away with the Eight of Cups from duality and really walk into that alignment. And that could be how other people see you, and the wealth of knowledge and grounding that you have with your communication. I think it starts with this Queen of Swords. High Priestess, your hope and or fear. Well, 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 Gemini. Your hope is that you tap into your higher self to find this even keel. No matter what happens around you, you are emotionally independent. Yeah, and you're working on it. You're working on grounding. Grounding your thoughts, grounding your emotions. Good. Page of Swords, what are you learning? Interesting. You are strategizing. There it is right there. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta take a look at this. The Tower again. The Tower. Are you learning? Because the Page of Swords learns new information, new ways of being. And when I see this cross, have you had an epiphany about God? About how to tap into your Christ consciousness? It's fleeting. You get into it, you sort of step into it, and then you get kind of pulled back into the fluctuations of emotions and the ups and downs and the duality in, the light and the dark. So with the Seven of Swords, which is the crossing energy, strategizing, making plans to bring down that which maybe not just you, but society has built with epiphanies. Now, the King of Pentacles is really grounding this tower, and it's clarified by grounding communications, which I believe has to come with this energy of the Queen of Wands, which brings me up to the High Priestess. So what are you downloading is what I'm hearing from your higher self. This Queen of Wands is a natural leader, confident leader. And when we pair this up to the Queen of Swords, she's an excellent communicator, which is what we see right above her, of emotional independence, which for some of you could have brought down the ideas that others have about you. Bottom of the deck, clarifying the Sun. Ooh, the Emperor. Oh, that's Aries, Leo energy. We have Leo here. Scorpio. The depths of your emotional independence. This is the King of all kings. Oh, Gemini. Finding balance. Oh, loving it. Let's get some angel numbers. I see 88 and then 882. I got 88 here too. I got a lot of 8s. All 4 8s on the table. All 4 8s. Wow. All right, let's do 88 first, because I see that twice. There's a portal. Oh, is with that Queen of Wands? Absolutely. Opening up for you to step into a more spiritually, I noticed the Jesus cross right here on this tower, centered life. Let me read that again, because I have it here and I have it here. There is a portal, Gemini, opening up for you to step into a more spiritually centered life. You got the tower twice. So let's do 8. Let's just do 8. No, let's do 888. Wow. Gemini. 888. 888. It doesn't want me to see 888. That's funny. There it is. Your life purpose and your wishes are in alignment. Good. We talked about that, about you leaving those that are not in alignment. Good. You've outgrown them. You are doing the right thing and are on the pathway of light. Oh, Gemini. I see 882. Let's go there. The journey you are on wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for those who lift you up. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to share love and gratitude with those who have supported you this far. Good, Gemini. This is really good. I see 8, 2, 3. Let's stay with the 8s. 8, 2, 3. Your current situation is moving towards a resolution. Know that angels and ascended masters are guiding you toward a higher purpose. I see 8, 8, 9. Let's go back there. 8, 8, 9. You were born, Gemini, you were born to be a light worker. And I really feel that's what this 6 of Cups is about, a light worker. Take time to reconnect with the light that you were born to bring to the world. Right here, your focus and foundation, Gemini. I see 8, 9, 8. Let's do that one, 8, 9, 8. Make sure your hopes, dreams, and wishes are the highest as your prayers are being answered and your intentions are manifesting now. Wow, Gemini. I see 7, 8, 9. That's a progression. I like progression. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Major spiritual changes are unfolding around you. This is a time for you to fully overcome your greatest fear and face darkness eye to eye. You have the chance to soar, but it's dependent on your willingness to overcome your darkest shadow. Interesting. That could be what these 5s, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, because those are challenges, those are fears, and you're overcoming them, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Okay. Any numbers, Gemini, that you see on my table that I do not read aloud, those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an Angel Numbers book, go to the description box below, click on the link, and grab yourself one for all future reads. Now, last one. I see 5. Since I mentioned 5, let's do 5, 8, 8. 5, 8, 8, Gemini. Last one. Ooh, like a phoenix. You are in a powerful state of change and transition, with the Tower coming up twice. It's very true. And rising high above what once held you back. Oh, Gemini, spread your wings and soar. That's what I see for you, Gemini. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.